With Coach John Robinson, one of my favorite people of all time here in Las Vegas. I can't believe it's 11 years already since the bowl game against Arkansas. It's amazing.
Yeah, that is amazing because it's a vivid memory for me. It's one of the better memories that I have in coaching. We were a big underdog. They were pretty cocky coming out here, you know. I think they thought they were doing missionary work or something. But we kicked the hell out of them, you know, and had a great time. The experience of bowl games for a college kid is a treasured experience. They remember it. Any one of those kids, you know, they will tell you, hey, that was as good as it gets.
You know, one of the things I like it more about you now because you don't see it as much now. When you won a game, always gave the credit to the kids, or when you were in the pros to the players. When you lost the game, it was your fault. I'm serious. I like that style of coaching where you don't make the players feel worse than they already do when they lose a game.
Well, I think we all have a tendency to say, you know, that I confess he did it, you know, type thing. You know, and that's the way we all are. And I think teams hold together when there is a trust. I think that's probably one of the key glues that hold teams together if they trust each other and if they know you got my back. And so I think we really worked hard at selling that concept. You know, don't spend your time trying to, you know, make yourself look better or avoid the blame.
Still involved with USC. They're off to a good start this season. Trying times out there for Coach Kiffin, but it looks like he's working his way through it, and some good young talent there. It looks like they're going to be a nice team.
Yeah, I'm back and helping out at SC, so I'm around. I think Lane Kiffin's going to be one of the really good coaches. He's extremely organized. He's a fabulous recruiter. They have a good team. They don't have a great team, but they've got a good team. But their freshmen and sophomores are just kind of taking over that team in terms of their amount of playing time. So SC will be back big time in a couple of years. And
in a conference that looks like it might have 16 schools in it now. So, you know, it's a business. I mean, we're all seeing that. And it's still going to be fun for the kids, isn't it? I mean, you know, some of the rivalries might not be there, but they'll create new ones.
Hey, we had rivalries. We played Oklahoma, 106,000 in the Coliseum. They were standing on the track, standing everywhere. Second game of the year. We went to Alabama. I got to coach against Bear Bryant. Never forget that. Went to Penn State to coach against Joe Paterno. He kicked the hell out of me. And, you know, went to LSU. You know, all of those games, they were some of the most memorable games. And it would take about 2 years to get a rivalry going there. So I think there's some not so good things about it. But, boy, there's going to be some good things when you say, hey, I'm at SC and we play Oklahoma, and, you know, Oklahoma, Stanford, Texas, you know, Oklahoma State, Washington. Great things.
You know, the other thing, I think this is inevitable, Coach. This is if we go to this 4 or 5 super conferences, we're going to have a college football playoff. And I know some people don't like it, but, you know, the fans want it.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it just lends itself to it. I mean, it's the next logical step. And then by the time you work your way through your conference, have a conference championship, then there are 4 teams left, and those 4 play.
Should be pretty good. Hey, another Hall of Fame member. This is how many Hall of Fames are you in now? I mean, and they don't lose any meaning, do they? I mean, you got a bunch of them.
Yeah, the only thing is when you're in the Hall of Fame, you got to clean up the place after that's over. They don't let you off easy now. You know, no, it's great. It's great to be remembered, and it's great to see friends. You know, when you go back, you come, like for me to come back to Vegas, see all of you people that are here. I you know, was just in and out, but I had some great times here and some great memories, and there were some really good guys that played here for me. And
still in touch with some of the guys?
Oh yeah, sure. You know, and they, you know, and when you see them, you know, there's a look that you share with an ex-player, and you say, hey, we were okay, you know. And so as I get older, I get really, it really means more and more to me each year, the memories of teams and players and such.